Hare Krishna, welcome to Srimad Bhagavatam session. We will start our session after a short kirtan. Jaya Radha Madhava Kunja Bihari Gopi Jana Vallabha Girivaradhari Yashodhanandana Braja Janaranjana Munatiravan Chari Jai Radha Madhava Kunja Bihari Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare Jaya Prabhupada Jaya Prabhupada Prabhupada Srila Prabhupada Nitai Gaura Haribo 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 Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya Narayanam Namaskrityam Naram Shaiva Narottamam Devim Saraswatim Vyasam Tato Jayamudirayet Nashtaprayeshu Abhadreshu Nityam Bhagavata Sevaya Bhagavatir Uttama Shloke Bhaktir Bhavati Naishtiki. So we are reading from Srimad Bhagavatam, Canto 1, Chapter 16 and text 35. So sloka goes like this. Avashaketa viraham purushottamasya prema valoka ruchira smita valgu jalpahi Dhairyam samanam haram madhumaninam romotsavo mamayat angrivithankitaya. Translation. Purport by His Grace Sri Bhaktivedanta Swami Srila Prabhupada Ki Jai. Translation. Who therefore can tolerate the pangs of separation from the Supreme Personality of Godhead? Who could conquer the gravity and passionate wrath of his sweethearts like Satyabhama by his sweet smile of love, pleasing glance and hearty appeals? When he traversed by my earth's surface, I would be immersed in the dust of his lotus feet, and thus would be sumptuously covered with the grass, which appeared like hair standing on me out of pleasure. Purport. There were chances of separation between Lord and his thousands of twins because of Lord being absent from home. But as far as his connection with earth was concerned, the Lord would transverse the earth with the lotus feet. Therefore, there was no chance of separation when the Lord left the surface of the earth to return to his spiritual abode. The earth's feelings of separation were therefore more acute. So the last sloka of this chapter with don't have purport. So we'll cover that also. So text 36. Tayor evam kata yatoha prithvi dharmasyo tata parikshinnam rajashihi prata prachin saraswatim. Translation. While the earth and personality of religion were thus engaged in conversation, the saintly king Parikshit reached the shore of the Saraswati river, which flowed towards the east. Purport. Thus ends the Bhaktivedanta purport of the first canto, 16th chapter of Srimad Bhagavatam, entitled How Parikshit Received the Age of Kali. Om Ajnana-timirandasya Jnananjana-shalakaya Chakshurunmilitam Yena Tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha. Sri Chaitanya Manobhishtam Stabitham Yena Bhutale Swayam Rupak Kadha Mahyam Tadhati Shwapadhantikam Vandeham Shri Guruhu Shri Yuta Padakamalam Shri Gurum Vaishnavamscha Shri Rupam Shagrajatam Sagagana Raghunatanvitam Tam Sajivam Sadvaitam Savadhutam Parijana Sahitam Krishna Chaitanya Devam Shri Radha Krishna Padam Sagagana Lalita Shri Vishakhanvitamscha Nama Om Vishnupadhaya Krishna Prashtaya Bhutale Srimate Bhaktivedanta Swamin Iti Namine Namaste Saraswate Deve Gauravani Pracharine Nirvishesha Shunyavati Paschatya Deshatarine Jaya Sri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhara Shivashadi Gaura Bhakta Vrinda Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, am I audible?
Loud and clear, Prabhu.
Thank you, Prabhu. Okay, text 35 and 36 of 16th chapter Srimad Bhagavatam is talking about the last scene of how Parikshit Maharaj received Kali, the age of Kali. So that 35 speaks about the Dharma personified and earth personified. So Dharma is taking a personality of bull and earth taking personality of a cow. So they are discussing whatever we saw, so many politics things and so many the current, it matches with our current affairs too. So we saw all these things. So the last thing, it ends up with the pangs of separation. That is what everybody to attain, even though we have so many problems, sufferings, and material obstacles, but ultimately we have to develop the mood of separation from the Supreme Personality of Godhead, because this dharma in the form of bull and earth in the form of cow, they're taking personalities, like they want to take the personality to discuss all these things. So personified, we can say. So bull and cow. So why we need some personality, first of all? Because here also it says Purushottamasya. So Krishna is Purusha Uttama, supreme personality. So Prabhupada gave the name Krishna as supreme personality of Godhead from this word only. Parama Purushottama means the person. Purusha means a personality. Purushottama is supreme personality. So how Lord is person. Likewise, the Jivatma also person. Everybody as person personified. There is no talk of impersonal view of God. Maybe that is in one level, but you have to come to the platform of the personality, the personified. Because Lord Himself is saying, I am a person. You have to deal with me as a person. You can love me. If I am not a person, you cannot love me. He cannot do seva for me. If I have hands and legs, only a devotee called Lakshmi can come and massage my feet. So Lord has person. Lord is person. So that understanding we should keep. We should not think of Brahman platform, Nirguna platform, or impersonal level. That platform we should not go at all, because we got the treasury from the Lord Himself. It's called Gaudiya Siddhanta. Gaudiya Siddhanta is a wonderful philosophy. There you and directly approach the Krishna as Bhagavan. So Brahmeti, Paramatmeti, Bhagavaniti. There's three levels. The Bhagavan is the topmost level. In that, you can approach directly. If you read Gaudiya Siddhanta, like Prabhupada books, Bhagavad Gita, Bhagavatam, Chaitanya Charitamrtam, and we followers of Gaudiya Parampara, Brahma Madhva Gaudiya Parampara, we have full clarity of what the philosophy of Krishna, the Tattva of Krishna. He is a person. So when he is a person only, we can have love. When he is a person only, we can separate from him. So since he is a person only, we can develop this love in the separation. So this should be very strongly rooted in our Gaudiya Siddhanta. So we cannot think all the other philosophy which says God doesn't have form, God is impersonal, He is everywhere, you are God, I am God. So LKG students level. So God has form, you has form. And if God doesn't have form, how come you have form? If God, something which you have, which God does not have, then you are greater than God, isn't it? So you have form. If God doesn't have form, then you are better than God, no? Because something which you possess, which God even doesn't have. So that is simple understanding of this Nirguna topic. People who are talking about formless, Arupa, Siddhanta. So you see, even the Dharma has form. Dharma has a personified of bull, and earth is taking cow form. And Shastra says in Bhagavatam only it's mentioned. Once I asked Maharaj, how come why earth is going in the form of cow, and asking Brahma about his problem, about her problem. So in that Bhagavatam, Maharaj replies, Bhagavatam mentioned it is earth has Siddhi, power to take up any form. It's not that why earth is going like a earth. It's not like that. Earth can take any form. So earth wants to take cow form. It is completely earth's own decision. So we cannot interrupt that. Okay, he said. He quoted the Srimad Bhagavatam sloka also for that. It's mentioned in 10th canto. Krishna Prabhupada clearly he said that earth has that potency to take any form. That's what we can say. Earth has female personality, like Bhuma Devi, Bhu Devi. You're going to see so many Divyadesham within some 1 week. So you can find all the Divyadesham. You can find Bhu Devi, means the Bhumi personality. He married Krishna. So many deep pastime we are going to see. The temple which is before Satya Yuga and before creation, the temple, and the during creation there is a temple. So many things it's waiting for you. So and before creation, how this Brahma decided to create, that time how this was and what is the past time. Everything is there in the Kumbhakarna. So there are three main cities of this Bharatavarsha. Is one thing is Kashi, is a very oldest city. After Kashi, you can say Kanchipuram, it's the oldest city. Then Kumbakonam. You can find this in Shastras. Brahmanda Puranam, it's mentioned. In Brahmanda Puranam, it's mentioned about Kashi and Padma Puranam, it's mentioned in the Kanchi. Brahmanda Puranam, it mentioned about Kanchipuram and Kumbakonam. Because Brahmanda Puranam only, the discussion will happen about how to create the world and how to create the next Satya, the next cycle of Divya Yuga, all these things. There it comes. So we'll discuss. So I don't want to break the secret. So I don't want to break the secret. We will see that. So I'm just telling about the why it's mentioned personality. So in that sense, I gave this points to keep up our own faith and hope. Everybody is in person. You are person. I am person. Likewise, everything has personality because God is a supreme personality. We are part and parcel of Lord. So we also having our own personality. So that understanding I want to give, so I gave. So the sloka is telling that this earth cannot able to tolerate the separation from the Supreme Personality of Godhead, because he's telling that when Krishna was there in the physically in this earth, Krishna walked on me and left his dust on me. It is very, very the earth feeling is so fortunate that this was not happened with even Krishna's queen, because Krishna wants to travel to Dwaraka, Krishna wants to travel Indraprastha. So there from Dwaraka to somewhere else and fighting with some other kings and helping Pancha Pandavas. So many of the time Krishna won't be there in Dwaraka. So queens are feeling of separation. But since Krishna was not separated from the Mother Earth, because Krishna walked barefoot, because he promised when he's in Balya Leela, so if you are not giving the shoes for my cows, I will also not put chappals. Because my cows are me, everything is same. So if you are not giving chappals to my cows, and I don't want to wear this thing, chappals or shoe. So from that day onwards, Krishna never wears chappal. So it's mentioned in Hari Bhakti Vilasa, Sanatana Goswami saying that Krishna in Vaikunta, he has wearing shoes. But whereas Krishna in Golaka Vrindavan, he walks barefoot. So why he means he loved this Mother Earth. That's what the first Leela is, eating mud. Very first Leela. Because he has so much connection with the earth. You see all the Divyadesham, somehow there is a pastime related to earth. Because Mother Sita comes from earth. And Mother Earth herself, she married Krishna, Bhudevi. You can see Sri Devi, Bhudevi, Sameda, so and so, Perumal. So many temples you can see. So Mother Earth connection is always there with Lord. So in this context, the dust of the lotus feet of Krishna is very significant, because the devotees are just thinking that what is there in the dust? Why everybody wants to take part of a dust in the lotus feet of Krishna? Because everybody's shelter ultimately is Krishna's lotus feet. So Krishna's lotus feet is our ultimate this thing. So Rupa Goswami is telling in one song that if you always think of Krishna's lotus feet is your ultimate destination, only think of lotus feet, you will go back to Godhead. So it's mentioned in one of Vaishnava song. And one more song is there, Shuddha Bhakti Charana Renu, that the real pure devotees of the Lord's dust from the lotus feet of the pure devotees of the Lord also is same effect, because they are carrying Lord always within them. So Shuddha Bhakti Charana Renu, all the time you thinking the servant mood of surrendering in taking shelter under the lotus feet of the Shuddha Bhakta, the pure devotee, is also very significant to go back to Godhead. So the dust of lotus feet is such important thing. So here, Earth is feeling little this thing, and purport Prabhupada gives that even queens, thousands of queens, because Lord's absence, they are feeling. But as far as connection with the Earth is always connected to Krishna's lotus feet. That's what the feeling of separation is very, very important. We can say that why pure devotees always thinking of Krishna, and pure devotees always see Krishna everywhere. Then again, why they are getting the separation from Krishna? Because Krishna is doing Aprakata Leela now. When Krishna was there 5,000 years ago, the Leela which he performed in Vrindavan, Dwaraka, Mathura, Indraprastha, everything is Prakata Leela. So Prakata means when he personally present. But after Krishna went back to his own spiritual abode, the Aprakata Leela is still going on in Vrindavan, Mathura, Dwaraka, many of the South Indian temples, still going on. Krishna is here, but Leela is continuing because Krishna left the Leelas here. Why this whole discussion we are having? Because Krishna performed Leela with the cows. He performed Leela with Sudama. While Sudama is coming, Krishna, the barefoot, it's mentioned full summer time. It's you just imagine Dwaraka, which is in the mid of ocean. If you go to Gujarat now, you can feel the real Surya Dev's Ugra power. So hot. You go to Delhi, if you go to Gujarat, now if you go to Madhya Pradesh, UP and all, it's so hot now. But we are sitting in Bangalore experiencing rain, cold weather. So we actually, this is an all very nice heavenly place considered to that place. So there, full heart, in that heart, he just ran away, but he forgetting that his Pitambaram is coming out, it's getting untied from this body, and his own chadar is falling down, nothing is concerned. He saw his friend Sudama, he's just running away with a barefoot in the summer from the gate, Simhasan to entrance gate. That much love he has on his pure devotee. So like that, you can see so many things in this context. So we should also have Shuddha Bhakta. If you're really developing the pure devotional service, means you should feel the feeling separation from the Lord. Even though you can see Lord in the deity form, you can see Lord everywhere as energies, all pervading energies. Still, the personal Leela is not happening. The personal, the physical presence of Krishna, you have to miss. Then only you will develop the desire to go back to Godhead, to go Lokavrana. Otherwise, we will settle here only very nicely, and we will do all the karma kanda activities and waiting for a bhakti when it comes inside me. All these things we can do. But really, you should go, if you are in the progress, you have develop the feeling of separation inside Yet feeling of separation more than, therefore it's more acute. So why I'm saying this is what our Gaudiya Parampara's mood, feeling of separation. You see, Chaitanya Mahaprabhu told, Yugayitam nimishena chakshusha pravishyayitam sunyayitam jagat sarvam govinda virahenamai. So he clearly told, because of your separation, I am feeling one nimit, one second, it looks like a 12 years. One yuga is 12 years. So am I feeling that mood? Am I really feeling that separation? Because he's setting the mood. So Gaudiya Vaishnavas, they're like that. Because they are so connected to Krishna, so they want personal, physical presence of Krishna. Whereas people who are seeing Krishna is an Aishwarya Mo Bhava, Krishna who is seeing Dasya Bhava, it's all one level. But Gaudiya Siddhanta says you can attain the Madhurya Maharasa, which Radharani is enjoying when you be and practice our Gaudiya Siddhanta. So we have that much level. You have eligible to do a PhD, but you are just stucking in. I completed pre-KG, now I'm going to LKG. LKG itself very nice. I can read A for apple, B for ball. That level itself I'm okay. It's not like that. We have to achieve the PhD level. So our goal is very big, but we cannot stagnant as in the muddy water. You have to run like a river, attain the ocean. Don't stagnant in one area called muddy water. In Tamil they say chair. I don't know in Kannada or Telugu. So we should not stuck. So we have a qualification also because we are connected to Gaudiya Parampara. So they are open. Only thing people who are taking advantage of that, then they will get that benefit. Otherwise, the legacy continued by others. Prabhupada says, see, there are the things I set up. The people who are coming and participating, they are carrying their legacy of the ISKCON in future. If you are missing, then somebody will come and take. Now we got the chance. We have to propagate Krishna consciousness, preach Hare Krishna Sankirtana movement to far and wide. That is in our hand. If you are taking the legacy. If you are not taking, somebody will do, but you miss the chance. So now it's our control, our what is it? The ball is in our court. People say generally. Whether you want to take that chance to continue this or being in stagnant water, it's up to us. So the feeling of separation is such a this thing. So all these things happening after this, Parikshit Maharaj is going, walking near the Saraswati river. So from there it continues. So Parikshit Maharaj, he will meet the Dharma personified and he meets Kali. Everything comes in the next chapter. So we will discuss that part in the next upcoming verses. So here I want to put stress on this. Krishna's lotus feet is the ultimate shelter for the devotee who is practicing Krishna consciousness. So we should aim for that. And how to aim? With the feeling of separation. So that is what I want to conclude by today's verse. So thank you very much. Hare Krishna, Srila Prabhupada ki Jai. Srimad Bhagavatam ki Jai. If you have any comments, questions, it's the time for that. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna, Prabhuji, Dandavat